why I don't dance in the club. Ow! Ow! That actually fucking hurt. When the script goes wrong, when the script goes wrong. Oh god, that hurt like a bitch. Oh, I bashed my knee on the bottom of my desk. I'm so fucking stupid. Oh, it hurts, but I'm laughing so hard. What, Rory? Oh god damn it. Oh, that hurt like a bitch. Okay. My stupid ass video just injured me. Well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk to you about. Ow. I was coming up with some ideas for some things to do, and I took a few quizzes for like names and stuff, and I got a few. I got Akantha, which means thorn, and Kenai, which means gentle waves. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use those for characters or anything, but be looking for those names eventually. I do make up my own names and own name meanings as well, but these are given by very reliable quizzes on a very reliable source. I cannot disclose them because it'll be a copyright strike on me, and so will this, by the way. It's a little too late now, though. I mean, come on, if Mountain Dew seriously has a problem with seeing these in my video, they would have shut me down a long time ago. We got nothing to worry about, guys. You're not going to be seeing the end of me. I promise. Maybe. But anyway, I'm just recording a little bit. I will be having a top 10 out roughly, maybe by the end of the day, and a Supercharged Sunday. Actually, I think this might be my Supercharged Sunday. Probably. I mean, I've had plenty of caffeine, so I'm prepared to do Supercharged Sunday, but I got to keep it short because my laundry is downstairs, and I don't want to leave that down there for too long. I think it's got like 20, maybe 25 minutes left on it, but I may, here in about 10 minutes, pause the recording, go down, check on my laundry, come back up. If it's done, right? If it's not, oh well, I can put it in for another one. Cycles. The cycles are like 60 minutes for some odd reason on the dryers, which is insanely long, but you have to have it that long for. Oh yeah, the logo picture, awesome. Well, one of my more avid viewers, I don't remember who it was, someone who's apparently been watching me since I started, asked me why I don't have like an intro theme song. Well, I do. It's just my intro is only like 4 seconds. So you only get 4 seconds of a tune that I found available for use on YouTube. So, I mean, it's not the music I really like listening to. The music I like listening to, I can't tell you guys, I can't show you guys because it's copyrighted. And if I were to play that music in any of my videos, I would get so many copyright strikes, it's not even funny. Like, not that I don't get copyright strikes all the fucking time anyway. I mean, I get like 1 or 2 every once in a while from the fact that Mountain Dew's in almost every one of my videos. But, I mean, YouTube's even like, oh, well, they don't seem to care that much. It's because I'm not a very high up YouTuber. I get like what? I think I have like a total of maybe 120 views. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, I have 14 subscribers. Thank you guys for being subscribed to my shitty ass channel. I mean, I know it's got to be terrible. I don't have like a video recording schedule or anything. I think my last video, you literally sat down and watched me draw a dragon for about an hour. Yeah, and by the way, I did end up losing that contest. Her dragon looked way better than mine did. She must have put a lot of more time into it than I did. The final result of which actually is right here. As you can see, it doesn't look much different. I did shade out the outline and the inside with a good old 8B sketching pencil, which, if you don't know what 8B stands for, it means 8 soft. And it's supposed to be 8 soft, but 8 soft because it's an 8B. It's one of the softest pencils you can get. One of, because I say one of, because I think I've seen them going up all the way to like 12B. So yeah, there's a lot of them. I think the one I like using the best out of my sketching pencil set is my good old F pencil, because it can either be translated to my F pencil as in my fuck pencil or my friendly pencil, my good old neighborhood F pencil. I like the shit. I gotta look at them again. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm speaking with Rory about stuff. Okay. Yeah, it was the green and white. Yeah. Yeah. Or at least that's what my phone makes it look like. It makes it look like a green and white. It could be a different color and I could just be stupid. It's very possible. I think it's green. It looks green. Yeah, I'm no longer hiding the fact that this is Mountain Dew. I forgot to take the label off, so I mean, you're not going to get my green power liquid bottles anymore that have no label on them. Yeah, I'm not going to struggle taking the labels off. I got this down at the break time. It's like a short walk from here, but I picked it up shortly after eating lunch with Steph and Chris. Steph is the bitch, my sister, and her buddy Cristiano. We all hung out today because we had nothing better to do. I mean, I would hang out with Ree and them. Ree is one of my theater friends, but yeah, I don't feel comfortable hanging out over there because they still think Andrew is still not comfortable around me because the first time I hung out over there, he lost his knife and it disappeared the same time I disappeared. So, I mean, it's logical that he would assume I did it, but I didn't. I don't steal. So, yeah, so they're still looking for his knife. I mean, I've helped. I've tried help finding the knife. We haven't found it. So, I mean, it's circumstances. I don't feel comfortable over there because, yeah, Andrew's not blaming me, but I don't feel comfortable around him right now because it's like it makes sense that I would steal it. Like it makes sense because I disappeared around the time that he lost his knife, but I didn't take it. Like they even came over here. I let them search the room and everything, and they didn't find it, so they believe me. They're like, "Yeah, you didn't take it." I was like, "Yeah, but you like it? It's all connected, or a space in the other one. All connected." I like the old connect. I like the old connected one. It was pretty cool. Yeah, we're discussing our rig design, which rig is going to be something he and I are working on very thoroughly. I found some people I may be able to suggest helping us. I just got to talk to them. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm drinking far more Mountain Dew than I usually do. I'm drinking it quick and I'm drinking it often. I don't know why, but it seems like when I'm here, I need it more than when I'm home. Like when I'm home, it's like I don't really need it that much, but when I'm here, it's like I have to have it or I'm gonna lose my cool. I'm gonna blow a gasket and just murder everybody and just I've seen it happen. I've seen me do it. Oh, a reverse skunk beard. Oh, it's coming in nice actually. A little beard hair here. I gotta shave everywhere else though because it doesn't look right. Because my beard, my facial hair doesn't like all meet up. There's like spaces in between where there's no hair, and it bugs me, and I hate it. Start getting the logo on some hoodies, man. Sweet, I want one. so bad. I want a rig hoodie. But I gotta get one of the ones with the zippers. Because I don't like the slip over ones. They're annoying. They ruin my hair. That's really the only qualm I have. They ruin my hair. I hate it. I like hoodies like my Hailstorm one here. It's got a zipper. Yeah. Yeah, and whoever decided to try and get my videos flagged because I had a concert t-shirt on, you are an asshole. I paid for that shit. I have rights to wear that shirt because I used my own money and I have the fucking receipt for it. Fuck yourself, dude. I had to talk with I had to talk with YouTube and 3 Days Grace. Do you know how awkward that was? Be like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber and I have to get your permission to wear your shirt in my videos. And then after that, YouTube just went ahead and told me, just if it's a shirt thing, just go ahead and let us know again. You don't have to do that again. Because it's bullshit. It's an article of clothing that I own. Fuck off, dude. What do you think about the name for the wooden weapons company as Elemental Arms? You spelled elemental wrong. I like it, but you spelled elemental wrong. Sounds a little bit close to Enchanted Arms, which is a video game. But there's nothing wrong with that. Enchanted Arms was a great game that involved elements and weapons. Whether it be fist weapons, foot weapons, guns, sword, spear, saxophone. I'm trying to think of all the weapons that were in the game. There was a weird shuriken thingy, ball thing that you just literally threw it. It was weird. Mikado was fucking awkward, man. The entire game, you assume he's dead, then all of a sudden you're like, that guy looks familiar. It's Makoto. And just like, oh my god, no. And if I'm ruining the plot for any of you, the game's been out for fucking ever. Go play it. Like, now. Because if you haven't played it, I'm going to beat you. Like the South Park dancing dad. I will slap you. I think my channel is very similar to South Park. I make fun of everything with no qualms. I give no fucks. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you do. If I see it, I'm going to make fun of you. Yes. I just looked a lot like my cousin Stevie doing that. There we go. Now you can see the entirety of me, especially when I get up close. Like this. Yep, this is definitely going in the Supercharged Sunday list. Okay. Someone did message me privately over Twitter, telling me that I haven't done a Supercharged battle video in a while. Well, that's because I'm having trouble finding people in games that are similar to each other's skill levels. To be honest, I think Venom versus Dante was a little bit cheating because Venom is extremely overpowered and Dante has abilities that could destroy him. Literally, Venom had no chance against Dante, but still some people said Venom would win. And I guess I forgot to clarify which Venom I was speaking of. I was, of course, speaking of the Eddie Brock Venom. I wasn't talking about Agent Venom. I was speaking of Eddie Brock Venom. I mean, I know I brought up Agent Venom, but I was using the abilities and stats for Eddie Brock, not for Flash Thompson. So I apologize in not clarifying. I'm sorry. I also apologize I'm having to answer this phone repeatedly throughout this, but I'm speaking business. Speaking business. Business is important. Kind of. I mean, I guess business is important. I mean, I don't really care. Obviously, I'm still making crappy-ass videos. on my laptop. I need to get like another camera or something. I need to. I don't have enough money though. I need more money. Cameras are expensive, and uh, when you take into account that I have to buy shit for classes and stuff like that. Oh god, design fundamentals. Why do you make me buy all this shit for class? I don't. I have to get wash. What the fuck is wash? It's like an opaque watercolor. Yeah, that's fucking helpful. How am I supposed to find that shit? It's in the art section of the university bookstore. What does it look like? I don't know. That will be on one of my shirts, low. What's mine gonna be? You can obviously tell I deem this phone conversation far more important than you guys. Can you hear me now? He sent a message while I was holding it in front of the window. I think a black hoodie would be better. A black better. And if possible, make a mix of pullover, hoodies, and zip up hoodies. Shut up. Don't judge me. Anyway, getting back on subject. The problem with supercharged battles is so many main protagonists are so overpowered in video games that you can't really put them against someone of equal power because there really isn't someone. And well, there's already a channel out there doing this already. Screw Attack does death battles. And I know it's not just gaming, it's also comic books and movies and all this stuff, but they're already doing this and they are so much better at it than I am. They analyze everything, which is what I tried to do. I know I left out some things on Venom. I fucked up. Venom's one of my favorite characters in Marvel Universe, but I fucked up. I forgot to mention some of his abilities because I was going off video game Eddie Brock Venom from Ultimate Spider-Man. That's what I was using, and I was using DMC, the reboot DMC for Dante. So yeah, Dante won that one hands down. There was no way that Venom was going to win that one. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Because if any of you thought Venom, well, you're obviously not thinking about the same Venom I am. Yeah. Alright, so, boom. I don't know. Fucking hell, this is weird. So, but anyway, the supercharged battles, I may be doing one eventually. I'm going to try and do some Star Wars stuff. Or I'm going to try to incorporate some ideas that Rory had about some anime people that would be really kind of cool to see against each other. Okay, in the comments of this video, leave if you would rather see me do a Star Wars super charged battle or an anime supercharged battle, okay? Here's what you do. In the comments, leave anime or Star Wars. That's how I'm going to tally the votes, okay? Simple. And that's how we're going to do the next supercharged battle. It'll be up next week. I'll be tallying these on Wednesday, so you better have your thing in on Wednesday. So watch this. Like the moment I put it up, you watch it, you vote, do shit. Because on Wednesday, I'm going to tally all the comments, and if there are none, I'm going to just do both because they'll both go up next week and all that shit. But oh, that's great. The hair jokes are coming back, man. The hair jokes are real. Uh, did I ever tell you guys about that? No, I don't think I did. Um, yeah, well, my senior year we did. No, my junior year we did Little Shop of Horrors for our musical. It was great. It was a fun show. It was fun to do. It was awesome. It was great. It was amazing. Um, but in that show, no, it was my senior. It was my senior year. Yeah, we did Little Shop of Horrors and then Hollywood Hotel. I'm having trouble keeping all the shows I've been in straight. I'm having trouble with that. It's really difficult. I've been on too many shows. I've been in way too many shows. But yeah, and then they had this joke. The underclassmen, they give the seniors gifts at the end of every show. And so it was last year because I've only gotten two gifts. I've gotten something from Little Shop of Horrors and I've gotten something from Hollywood Hotel. Okay, well they had little flower pots because it's Little Shop of Horrors. You had the cannibalistic flower and shit. That gotta be good. Well, man, gotta go car hunt. I'll talk soon. Hope you week goes well, man. Don't work too hard. No promises. I work way too hard, don't I, guys? But so in the thing, there was a compass. So no, it wasn't a compass. Not in that one. The compass was in the other one. Fuck, I'm getting the gifts confused. But there was some stuff for me because I was running the booth. So they had like a little bunch of stuff that had reminders of the booth and stuff. They had a little. There were hair. There was a peanut bag, the peanut gallery, because that's what they called me. I was the peanut gallery because every single rehearsal we had, even if it wasn't a technical rehearsal where I didn't have to be there, I was there giving my opinion to the actors and to the people backstage. This is what you need to do. This is how you can do it to make it better. This is what you need to do. Right? This here, do this here. What if you do this? And then Mr. Brennan was eating it up, force feeding them to do it. He was feeding off my creativity to throw it up on stage because he just loved having me around. Because apparently I was like one of the highlights of his fucking theater program career, and the theater program in Marshall is probably dead right now because the last good tech people they had left my senior year. They've got like one or two left that can actually kind of run stuff, but then no one else there knows how to do anything technological. I mean, they've still got a lot of good actors. They've got a lot of good actors, but you have to have a good tech crew. I don't think they have that. I'll have to get back in contact with my old directors and be like, do you need me to come back for tech? Do you need me there? I can come back. I'm not that far away. Do you need help? Do you need help? I can train people to do the booth. I can teach people. I can come back and teach people. I can teach people. But I don't want to do that because then I'll take time out of my theater stuff here because I do a lot of theater stuff here. One, because it's my major, and two, because it's what I love. But anyway, after the peanuts, I get down and I find this little slip of paper. I can't see what's on it because it's flipped upside down, so I can't see it. But I can tell it's not like notebook paper, it's like coupon paper. So I pull it out and I look at it and it's got snipping clip up on the top. No, it had master cuts up on the top. I look down, haircut coupons. And I was laughing on the inside, but apparently my face is just like a face of complete disbelief because I was just like, and I looked around and went, okay, whose bright idea was this? And I threw it on the ground and I turned and walked away. And I came back out and I was like, I live that way now because we had moved in between my junior and my senior year. So yeah, I still have a key to my old house though because they didn't change the doors or the locks. So I still have a key to get into my old house. Am I ever going to? No, that place is a piece of shit. It's almost as bad as the house that my family is living in currently. I mean, I don't live in the nicest dorm ever, but this place makes the house that I had that the room I was living in my parents' house makes that look like a ghetto. This place looks like a luxury hotel in comparison. And I've seen the UCC rooms. Those are freaking nice. Why didn't I pick UCC? Probably because probably because I wanted the be in the building that had the food. I think that was my main concern. I was like, I want to be in a building that has food. I don't want to walk to get food. What if it snows? I know this is Missouri. Weird shit happens. It snows in May here sometimes. Weird shit goes down. But anyway, so yeah, haircut coupons. It was the strangest thing ever. I laughed on the inside, but the kid who did it, his name's Quizante Falls. Well, he thought I was angry, so he apologized to me. I was like, no, dude, it was funny. It was funny. I was going along with the joke. He was like, "You're not mad?" I'm like, I'm not mad. I wouldn't be going to the cast party right now if I was mad. Okay? If I was mad, I'd be having Cole drop my ass off at home. No, I'm going to this cast party because that's awesome. It was the greatest joke anyone's ever pulled with me. And they didn't do it for Hollywood Hotel because they didn't want to make me mad. Because my hair is a touchy subject. It really is. I've had to put up with so much shit just for like having long hair that like now I'm willing to get into a fist fight over my hair. I don't give a fuck anymore. I will fuck somebody's day up. Like, you need to cut your hair. Bam! You need to fucking shut up is what you need to do, bitch. Uh, I get way too like attached to things. Like, um, I am extremely emotional, man. My emotions are like probably my one weakness in my life is emotions. I'm very emotionally, my emotions rule and dictate my life. That's how I live. My emotions are the main dictator of how I act. And I love when people look at me and go, "You make very logical decisions." I was like, "Wrong! I make very illogical decisions based off what my heart just goes, do it." And I was like, "Yeah." And then my brain goes, "No, wait, no." Damn, because I let my heart speak before my brain does. So if I'm angry, I will make decisions based off of how angry I am. If I'm happy, I will make decisions based off of how happy I am. If I'm sad, I'll make decisions based off of how sad I am. If I'm somewhere in between, I make decisions based off that. I don't know. It's like my life is a constant fuck. Did you like that motion, guys? I look like I'm from The Exorcist. Exorcism of Emily Rose. Blah. That's a weird movie, by the way. Not as weird as let's see, what was it called? Scary Movie 5 was pretty weird. That's not the one I was thinking of. A Haunted House. A Haunted House was really weird. I haven't seen the second one yet, but the first one was funny as shit. It's like so funny. Uh, you know what I want? I want more Wayne's Brothers movies, like Scary Movie and stuff. I want more Wayne's Brothers movies because they are hilarious. Anything the Wayne's Brothers do is hilarious. And people are looking at me going, "How come you know the Wayne's Brothers when you don't know shit about any other pop culture references?" Because I watch the Wayne Brothers, motherfuckers. Those are pretty much the only movies I sit down and force myself to watch every time a new one pops out. Wayne's Brothers, because they're always funny. Every time. Every single time. Oh, jeez. Some of my money is sticking out of my wallet. I gotta fix that. No, that's gonna bug me. You get down in there nice and neat, motherfucker. Thank you. I don't like it when my money's like sticking up out of my wallet because then it sticks up and it crinkles over and I hate it. Oh, my money has to be down in the wallet, kept in. And I'm one of those weird people. I don't keep my wallet in my back pocket. My wallet's in my front pocket. Why? Because I know no thief's going to be desperate enough to reach in my front pocket right next to my junk to try and take my wallet. Whereas a hand next to the ass is a lot safer. So my wallet stays in my front pocket. My phone stays in my front pocket. My keys are in my front pocket. Everything's in my front pockets. Only thing I usually put in my back pocket is if it's like a folded up piece of paper. Eh. But anyway, guys, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. A life in the day of that hippie. Now I'm folding laundry. God damn. Okay, so folding instructions. Here we go. Rule number 1. You grab it by the shoulder thingies. You need the shoulder thingies. And this part where your shoulder is, right on the sleeves, you put together. Okay? Shoulder to shoulder. Then you run your finger down along until the sleeve tips meet. Push sleeves over this way. You grab the bottom, lift up to the bottom of the sleeves, push down. Bam! Folding that hippie style. That is how you fold, motherfuckers. You fold socks like this. Put them right side out first. Put them together. Ball them up. Alright, here comes the hardest part ever. Pants. Alright, pants. First you gotta make sure they're buttoned. Okay? Take the waist. And you flick the pants legs out so they're kind of straight. And then what you do? Put them together like that. Okay, it's the hardest. Here's the hardest step. Take your arm to the middle. Bam. Done like a pro. Done like a pro. And then you just expertly take the hanger and slide it over these back parts right here. You're just gonna slide them in. Just like that. Folding like a pro now, guys. Folding like pros. I'm totally condescending all my viewers. I'm gonna have 0 by the time this film is done. Jesus Christ. Man. If I even have a single viewer by the time this freaking video airs, you're all gonna hate me. But I'm gonna cut this out. You guys will see me in a little bit when I'm done with all this shit. Hold on. Okay, so what was about a few minutes for me was actually just a short time lapse for you guys. You lucky motherfuckers. I'm just glad I don't have to edit this shit anymore. I just have a pause recording and a play recording button now. Thank you, Screencastify app, for updating even better. They've got the frames per second all the way up. There's no more audio skips. They've got this new action where I can just choose to record from the cam. It records everything I do, say, everything. It has a nice little pause and resume feature. Getting pissed off yet? Good. You should be, because I'm about to sign off again. But anyway, so upcoming videos, I think we're going to be doing, if you guys actually comment on this video, either an anime or a Star Wars Supercharged battle. Not quite sure who I'm going to have in the Star Wars one yet. I know one of them is going to be. The other one's going to be a little bit tough to decide, though. I'm struggling between incorporating either Galen Merrick or Jaden Core. They're a little underrated in their actual backstories, but their video games were amazing. For those of you who don't know, Galen Merrick is Starkiller's actual name. Starkiller, of course, is the hero, the main antagonist, the main protagonist, and could be argued the main antagonist of the video game Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Of course, I completely ignore The Force Unleashed 2 because the Galen Merrick clones are annoying as shit. They should never have been created. It is dumb. You cannot create a living Force creation through the Force. It's one of the things, that's one of the rules of the Force. You can't do it. Oh, God, I hate Force Unleashed 2 so much. Okay, and for those of you who don't know, Jaden Core is, of course, if you were an old Xbox original player and you got your hands on Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, your main character, Jaden Core. Of course, the lore I understand and know because of the books and the comics, Jaden Core is a human male. Around the time of the book, he's roughly 30. He's finished being apprenticed by Kyle Katarn. He's become a full-fledged Jedi Knight, and he's off in search in the galaxy, and he's got his trusty lightsaber, and he's a badass. I'm trying to decide either between those two against Revan or the Exile, Mitra Sulek. I wanted to do someone from the New Empire and the Old Republic, the New Jedi Order and the Old Republic Jedi's, because there's a vast difference in power levels between these two eras. There's a lot of force powers from the Old Republic era that were lost, that didn't survive. Force Scream, the Force Crush, Battle Meditation. There were a lot of force powers from the Old Republic that were really in tune with the Force that most Jedi's in the New Order can't use because the understanding and the knowledge of these powers were lost. I mean, and unless a Jedi is willing to risk the corruption of Korriban to go find them, which I don't think any of them were, I think I think maybe Jaden had a mission there. One. I don't remember. I don't remember if you ever go to Korriban in Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I know Kyle Katarn does, but that's in his book. He goes to Korriban to kill a Sith Lord. Luke Skywalker makes several trips to Korriban to collect old holocrons and stuff from both Jedi's and Sith. And actually, in the Star Wars Legacies comic books, which is it follows Luke Skywalker after the events of the sixth movie. He actually briefly discusses Lord Revan. He talks about a Jedi who was corrupted to the dark side, but then found a path back to the Enlightenment, and then continued to use both the light and the dark side of the Force in perfect tangent with each other. He was speaking, of course, of Revan, because he was in he was in the detention chamber on Korriban listening to one of Revan's holocrons that Revan left behind while he was going in search of the Star Forge. Of course, they don't directly say Revan, but in the holocron, you get a perfect depiction of Revan as he was drawn and depicted in his comic book. If those of you don't know, look up Revan in Google. The Old Republic MMO game got really close to what he actually looks like. The vast majority of pictures you will find will have his mask on. If that is so, just type Revan without mask. You'll get a couple pictures from KOTOR, and you might get a couple from the Star Wars of the Old Republic MMO. Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO got very close. Only difference is he had a few scars on the left side of his face from the Mandalorian Wars. That he got during the Mandalorian Wars, I should say. Of course, my favorite comic books for Revan were the ones of the Mandalorian Wars. When he was in the Mandalorian Wars, they were amazing, especially that last fight with Mandalore. It was awesome. While Revan is one of my favorite characters, obviously, because he's up on my wall, I've read his book. It is incredible. Revan's story is so diverse, so incredible. It is just a story that you should get into if you're a Star Wars fan and you haven't gotten into Revan's story. Don't just base it off KOTOR, the video game. Yes, that's a great story. It's not the whole story. There's so much more to it. But I'm trying to decide between I want to do a New Jedi Order versus the Old Republic. I'm trying to decide which of the Jedis to use, or if I should use some of the Sith from those time periods. There's a lot of options here. Well, anyway, guys, I've got a lot of thinking to do, so I'm going to get off here, start thinking, upload this, maybe edit it. We know that's not going to happen. I've said that like 1,800 times that I'm going to edit this one, and I never do. Mostly because my Chromebook doesn't let me edit. It has something against it. Like, it does not like editing at all. Like, there's no real video editing software. So it's weird. It's kind of a struggle here. But anyway, guys, I'm going to log off, do all this stuff, write things down, decide who I want to use, get to uploading this one right now, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. And this one actually isn't as long as others, so you shouldn't have that much trouble watching it. Anyway, guys, I am that hippie. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up or a like if you would. In the description, help me out. Leave your comments below. I will read anything you have to say. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and there's a link to my channel. It's my name, obviously. Go there. I got tons more videos. Some like this, some not like this. Anyway, anybody, bye guys.